This is episode number 220 of the InnerFight Podcast. Good morning. Here we go. Another episode of the InnerFight Podcast. This is the coach. It's Carmen. Hello.
Hello.
No headphones. Can't hear. It's okay. Jonesy. Jonesy's just... Yeah. I want to know where your Snapchat's gone. We'll come to that later. Ben. Morning. Mia's awake. Hi.
How long have you've just had to sleep for?
1 hour.
1 hour.
And you can do it.
Yeah?
Straight up.
Yeah.
I tried to make
Very
as
easy.
much noise as possible making a coffee.
Yeah, I woke up when you were talking, but I just
His voice is annoying.
kept my eyes closed and fall back to sleep.
Who's this fat ass sitting on the couch? Good news is we now have an official show sponsor. Kareem Cars is the official sponsor of the InnerFight Podcast, which you would have been happy.
I would be so happy. I just got a car for 2 days, and now you're gonna sponsor us?
Which
I
would have
probably
been
spend
so
like
happy about
50% of my wage to Kareem.
Kareem Cars. For those of you who don't know what Kareem Cars are, they're awesome cars that you can pre-book. You can book immediately via the app. Download the Kareem app. And this is the deal. This is how they're supporting us. If you use the promo code InnerFight, your first ride is free up to 100 dirhams. That's nice. Then, continual basis, you have a promo code for 10% off your ride to the gym and from the gym. When you're coming to the gym, use promo code INNER, INNER, and when you're going home from the gym, use the promo code FIGHT, and you get 10% off all of your rides. So, thanks a lot to our friends from Kareem, Yusuf. I actually used the promo code for an event I was at the other day in their car, and I think it worked as well. So it's quite an easy, you just put it in when you're booking the car. But Boz, you're now on the road. Give us a little bit of an update about how driving is for you here in Dubai.
It's good. I had a very good instructor. His name is Mohammed Qasim.
Oh my God.
You probably know him.
He's good
at parking.
He's very good in
really
parking.
good in parking.
If you don't know him, he's the one with a very small, very dark, dirty car.
Yeah, exactly.
And
No.
drives like...
Drives like a moron.
Doesn't pull handbrakes.
Well, yeah.
Doesn't, parks like an idiot. So you're driving round.
Yeah, so...
You now have an official license.
Yeah, I do.
We now know that your eyes work.
Yeah. I had perfect vision.
Perfect Vision 2020. Yeah. Mia, you've been in the car with her. Initial thoughts on her driving?
It's very nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, she has to say it or she can't drive with me anymore.
Yeah, we can listen to my music. I can sing in Swedish.
No, that would be
nice.
terrible. At least this week you're not blocking Ben out. We can see Ben on the camera. We can see his massive biceps.
Oh, not anymore.
Now she's started blocking it out. I actually don't know what we're going to talk about this week. For the last 5 weeks, we've been talking about the Open. That's taken 20 minutes of the show. I'm just kidding. I've got loads to talk about. Climbing Khalifa debrief. Climbed Khalifa last week. Ben, did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it's good fun.
This is good fun.
Good fun.
Good day.
Fastest time that we had posted was 21 minutes on a 12-foot rope. You're
What
about upset,
about
aren't you, mate?
what about the RX scores?
So there's an RX score for climbing
Yeah.
Khalifa. You were supposed to climb a 15-foot rope
Yeah, it's bullshit. They had a 15-foot rope and they climbed the shorter one because they wanted to go faster.
because they wanted to go faster. I think that's good use of
Yeah, I'm not happy about that.
resources. Phil's obviously not happy, but a super cool event. Looking forward to next year. I actually thought on the day we should buy a statue, like a small glass statue of Burj Khalifa, and award it to the team that wins. So I'm going to buy one for next year. Every team that wins can have it.
We'll win that.
We'd win?
We'd win.
Mate, we actually didn't win. We came second.
Really?
Yeah. There was a team from...
There's non-verified ad. The
No,
video submission.
it's fine.
There was no video submission.
They did an absolutely brilliant job. The guys from Rig CrossFit, we really appreciate. They had 2 teams in. The team that finished first, or the fastest team, finished 5 seconds before. So
That was Ben because he kept tripping over the rope.
me and you being childish on the last one. I did a forward roll. You can pick it up. I'll take 3-second blame.
We went legless.
Legless. I think actually legless was
I
almost
did
quicker,
legless.
mate.
Did you do legless?
Nah.
I think the leg lift
'Cause
on the
he-
last one was quicker.
Yeah, it was
Forward
easier.
rolled straight into you.
Forward roll,
Right.
coming back around my
I
legs.
can't
It was awful.
Confused you.
But it's super cool to see so many people down, especially, I think, traditionally climbing the rope for girls, you girls might hammer me for this, but it's a little bit more challenging.
Height-wise.
Yeah,
I don't
maybe.
know.
We have to do an extra pull.
Yeah, it's easier for Jonesy because he's a foot taller than you.
But
Yeah.
he still did 5 pulls. I
Yeah,
don't know
but
why.
he's just not very good at climbing the ropes.
He's just enjoying his time up there. But definitely, I think a lot of the guys jump up the rope and can climb the rope a lot easier a lot of the time for the general gym members. So to see, I think in one team there was, or in the other 2 teams, there's 3 girls in each team.
Yeah.
Adela, Alicia, Maria,
Yeah.
Haley, Laura, Holly. Yeah, so at least. So, and a super cool team from, I don't know where these guys are from. I think they're from
Majid's
Work.
Yeah.
He brought a team in and they absolutely crushed it as well. So, Phil, you've got some interesting ideas for the coming few months for challenges. Do you want to give anyone any insight or not?
I'll give him the name of the next one.
Okay.
1,000,000 meters in May.
1,000,000.
That's about all you're going to get for
That's-
now.
Oh, man.
But you can figure
Bear
out.
crawl,
Pass him.
Yeah.
Pass him.
Hair
You can
curl.
figure out what you're going to have to do from
crab walk, bear crawl, or just flop.
Broad
and
jump.
Broad jumps. Oh, man. That would be absolutely terrible. Whilst we're talking to you, Phil, some slight changes to the Red Zone program. Explain that, because you haven't explained it 3 million times this week.
Yeah,
but there are a lot of people that do listen to the podcast that follow the Red Zone program outside of the gym and also ones inside of the gym that follow it. What's going on with Red Zone training? Why has it got so much better? And how can we be spending so much more time making awesome programs?
But yeah, basically we've kind of gone in two different ways now. Rather than just being one sort of set program, we've got 2 different programs. One targeting the regionals 2016 athletes, and then one for the Open 2017. So for anyone who's sort of looking to sort of peak for next year's training. So that's kind of more of like an off-season program right now. We've taken it down off the Instagram. It's now like you get it if you're a member of InnerFight, then it can be part of your membership if you want to follow the Red Zone training program. Or if you're not a member of InnerFight, then you can sort of sign up and register and pay to get that service.
So it's a paid service from May if you're outside of the gym, which is 300 dirhams a month, £50 a month.
Yeah.
Ben, you've been following it this week. You've done all of the days, I think.
Yep.
Initial feedback is
Excellent. Very good.
very good.
Enjoying it.
Happy with the split, mate. A little bit more bodybuilding style
So
stuff.
strength assistance.
Yeah. It's
Strength assistance.
strength assistance.
Right.
I get to call it that now.
It's bodybuilding, right?
Yeah.
But you've enjoyed it, mate. No issues. Fits in about 2 hours.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
not a problem with the time either.
No problem at all.
You've done
I don't know, about
Few days?
77% of it, I think.
77%.
I've got to catch up. Me and Rob Jones are going to catch up on day 3 tomorrow, I think.
Right.
Yeah, we're getting it done. It's good.
Getting it done.
And I think it's quite good the way you've probably broken up into the regional open thing, because it allows you guys to kind of focus on what
Yeah.
you need to do as well.
Right.
And not feel like, okay, we're going to have to scale this, and, you know.
Like I said, the open one is like, it's pretty much an off-season program now. I think we've talked about this before, and I talked about it a lot in the seminars that I did about almost creating that off-season for CrossFit, which I know it kind of goes against traditional CrossFit programming. That's, you should be fit as you always are all the time throughout the year. But if you apply a bit more science to it, you kind of need to start training different energy systems in different ways to get the most out of it at different times of the year. So now basically it's about getting really, really strong for the next almost 6 months.
Right.
And then start getting really, really fit leading into next year's Open.
Who's it for? Let's go through that one again.
The Open, anyone who wants to do the Open RX next year.
Right.
And, well, if you completed the Open RX this year, but then want to do better, it's probably more aimed at you. I think I said it last week or the week before that if you did all of the workouts scaled, then this probably is a bit too intense and a bit too much.
Right.
Programming-wise, I'm sure you'd be absolutely fine with like a regular class program and maybe like the specialty classes. But if you did RX and you want to start, doing better and almost pushing into that sort of top 100 in your region, then this is definitely.
This is a program.
Right,
but I mean, let's talk about it as well. We get some people that do come in and do 2 classes a day. This is basically, you can split it. or you can do the 2 hours straight. But in the initial stages, in the first 2 weeks anyway, you're going to feel there's quite a lot more volume going in, so you're going to feel a little bit different.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah.
I would say like
Hard.
at any point.
No, it's
Yeah,
true. It's hard.
At any point, like now in sort of the next sort of 6 months, if you are struggling with the time, then the daily grind part is probably the one part that you can kind of get rid of, especially if it's like a more aerobic thing.
Yeah.
And just focus on putting all your effort into the strength stuff and gymnastics.
Yeah.
That's why we're trying to make the most improvements. But yeah, it's definitely it's different to the class, with the volume that you have to get done.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a bit of an adjustment.
But I think it's good for some people in the sense that, you know, like you're saying it's hard, which
Yeah.
it is, but it means you're going to have to watch your sleep and make sure you're getting your close to 8 hours and just watch what you're doing in the weekends as well. You know, you got to have to.
Yeah, and it's one of those things that like you don't just follow it because I'm bored of the class program and I want to do this instead. That's not the reason. It's like I want to do well in the Open last year. So if already
next year,
you know, you sleep 5 hours a night because you'd rather go out, you know, to dinner until midnight.
Yeah.
Then it probably isn't at the top of your priority list to be good in the Open next year, which is absolutely fine.
Yeah, which is fine.
Come and give the classes a crack, and that's great. But if you want to commit a little bit more, then it kind of needs to be a full commitment, like you just said, with the sort of sleep and eating and everything you've got going on.
And there'll also be people that follow the class program for the next year, follow 3 to 4 classes a week, do gymnastics class, do lifting class, that will do very well in the Open as an RX athlete as well.
Yeah,
so
they did this year.
Yeah.
Because I guess there are people out there that, let's say why can't I do red zone? But it's like, some people might jump onto that program and then they stop enjoying their training because the volume's just too high for them.
And you go from like the people that come to the classes and really enjoy it and almost get a boost because they feel like they do really well. So then doing a program that every single day you're thinking, I can't do that. I can't do 2 to 5 chest to bar pull-ups every 15 seconds for 10 minutes. Like they just can't do it, and they have to end up scaling it. And then every day they feel like they're not, you know, accomplishing anything because they're scaling everything. So if you're feeling like that, then it's definitely not you're probably not at the right level of fitness for it.
Talk about another level of red zone program. Boz, you said last week that after last weekend, it was back to training. How's training been this week for you, Boz?
For me personally.
For you personally, mate.
Oh, good, yeah.
Happy?
Yeah, actually.
She's just trying to
we
think
haven't
what she did. Did I train?
yet because we were like a bit, like we have the training camp that starts on Monday.
Right.
So we haven't done all the training.
Right.
But the intensity was good. I'm sore today, so I guess
So
I really need my rest day every week. So and I really enjoyed to have my rest day. If I compare what I did before, I just trained the whole week.
Right.
I never took a rest day.
Genius. There we go.
We're just going to be doing 1 session a day for the last week, really. Getting ready for next week.
Yeah,
it's gonna be pretty
we'll
cool.
talk about that in a second when it comes around, of course. Mia,
Yes.
are you resting well this week?
Yeah. Very good.
Answer. good.
Very
Good
much
answer.
resting.
We'll jump into some quick questions that's come in. Ben, this one's for you. Music through earphones whilst training, yes or no?
No.
Phil?
Nah.
Never.
It's weak.
Jonesy, you used to.
No, because
I have done in the past, but I've not.
I actually never.
You don't know how to get the music.
Yeah, I
The
don't
CD
know.
doesn't fit into
Yeah,
the
just
iPhone.
toss them in.
Boz?
If I would run, I would
Yeah?
maybe. I've used it when I was running.
Did you?
Yes.
And you ran
On your
fast.
On my own, when
Yeah.
running, just put iPod in,
Yeah.
enjoyed it.
Enjoyed
Because
it.
I once trained for a half a marathon. I actually did it once. And then for the trainings, it was super boring because I hate running. The only thing was because it was in school, you could skip classes for it. I was like,
Yeah.
Sweet.
This is
I
good.
don't have to sit on a chair for an hour. I can just go running. So I did that.
Happy
So, yeah.
as anything, huh?
Walk listening to a music.
Yeah, just dancing.
Swedish rave music whilst doing Fran?
Nah.
You have a client that wears it.
Yeah.
That's okay.
That's okay.
Hamster face.
But no.
No, I will not use
Never.
it. Nah.
Some other quick questions I'm the same. Not really. I tried to watch something the other day. Based on music, do you really know what music is playing on the stereo once the workout starts?
Not a clue.
When it
Not
starts,
really.
When it starts,
When it
yes.
starts, yeah.
but
Then no
How
First
long?
idea.
10 seconds.
10 seconds. 10 seconds, you know, and then it's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I guess when a song stops and then a new one's coming in, like,
Yeah.
I
And it's a
usually
good
notice
song,
that,
you're like-
and then just next.
You're like happy or you like
You're like, you
dead?
get more power, like, yes.
Right.
Yeah.
If we start Rihanna, then Karma's gonna be
Yeah.
very happy.
It's been
I
one
like
way.
listening to it in like the sort of build up, like the sort
Yeah.
of 10-second countdown and things
Yeah.
like that. Then
That
I
helps.
take it in quite a lot. Then if it's like
Yeah.
if I've got a song, I usually try during the open put something on that I wanted to listen to.
Right.
I don't know, just it's emotive, isn't it? It makes you, you know.
I actually
Makes
saw
you
a
wanna
gym
go.
the other day on, I don't know what it was on, I think it was on Instagram. They put up a video and one of the songs that, I can't remember the song, but that we've played to death here was on the video and I just had to scroll up so fast because I listened to it 1,000,001 times. It'll be one of your songs. We haven't had that for a long time actually.
I put it in my car every day.
Every
You
day.
do it, you do.
That's got to be the favourite song. Talk about before you start a workout. Any must-do rituals before you start a workout or before? Who's a little bit anal about their setup for a lift? Ben, you got to do the same thing. Superstitious?
No.
We spoke about the open the other week.
Yeah,
didn't we?
before a workout in a competition, I like to do 2 30-second sprints on the rower.
Right, every time.
10 minutes before, not half an hour before.
Like, does anyone else have superstitions?
Yeah.
Shorts, Buzz?
I would,
A bra?
if I do competition, I would mostly wear the same underwear, like I did.
Awesome.
But not the whole competition.
Okay.
I have like set for days.
Yeah.
And, before a lift, I would always grab my bar, left, right.
Really?
Never,
Jeez.
ever right, left.
Really?
I'm the opposite. I always go right.
No,
left.
I do left, right as well.
Left, right, and I always would step left, right to my bar too, never right, left.
Right.
It needs to be like exactly like where my lashes start. There I
Right.
need to see the bar. Like there's some stuff in my
Does it
head.
matter if there's a line on the
That's why we
floor
can't
and
list
the
them.
bar's
What a
not
detail,
quite
yeah.
straight?
That's why we need to
It
do that.
used to matter, but I got rid of that. I
Right.
used to do much more things before I
Really?
did really funny
Really?
things.
What?
You want to see?
Yeah?
Is it not live?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oscar shows. What did she used to do?
I never opened my hips before, so I would go to the bar and I was like,
There we go.
okay, your hips, left, right.
Nice.
There we go. So just to make sure the hips come forward.
But that looked really stupid, so I was like, okay, at a certain point, just
I always,
lose it.
if I'm at a competition, I always pack my bag the night before.
Right.
Like even if I'm not competing till like 1 p.m. the next day.
Right.
Like my
Just
bag,
in case your alarm doesn't
it'll
go
be
off.
packed, and the outfit that I'm gonna wear is like folded
Yeah.
and laid out.
Yeah, I like that.
Straight, like
But-
everything, like so organized.
But
And
what's
I-
the first thing you do when you wake up? You repack the bag, yeah? Yeah.
I have to check that everything's in it.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
so
It's
that,
like,
yeah.
Everything-
oh, it was last night. I forgot. I don't
When I
know.
go to like my bag is so organized,
Yeah.
and then like obviously by the end of the day it's all over the place. But yeah,
Right.
I don't know. I have to do that.
On the way
Yeah.
to the cycle track, sometimes
Nah.
I stop my car and make sure that I've got my Garmin or something in the back of my car. It's always there, but I always stop. Jonesy, you're more focused on the post-workout, the post-lift.
Yeah, I don't know. For this,
Walking away from your bar.
Yeah, walking away. Yeah. I guess for this sport, I don't know. I'm just talking to someone beforehand, so
Yeah.
not really. Other sports, I've done little things here and there, but
Nothing
not
serious.
for this sport. Yeah, just
What did
relax,
you used
yeah.
to do before a big tennis
I
match?
guess, match, just make sure my wristbands were ready.
Really?
And, my white socks were relaxing. Neil Bryant?
Maybe someone live is making a lot of noise on Spreecast. If you're following on Spreecast, hello. Ask us some questions. Stop being filthy, whoever you are. Mia, any rituals before a lift?
Well, I prefer to actually start a few meters away from the bar.
Oh, the
and-
walk up.
And walk up
Walk
to
up
the
to
bar.
it. You want that crowd.
Yeah.
You want
No.
that music.
I'm not very good at pressure, you know.
We spoke
But
about
they
that
started
one.
putting. That's what we were practicing the other day. They've started putting because I've the same as Carmen. Like I find it really hard when I'm just when I'm training to put my left hand on the bar first.
Right.
Like I have to put, and I have this like 1, 2, 3 count in my head of like
Right.
1 with my right, 1 with my left, and then 3 like sort of drop my butt and posture up to lift the bar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same.
Like, and then we have to do the sort of speed ladders that they've
Yeah.
introduced now. So you've got to get used to
Knocks all of that out
almost
of whack.
breaking that and
Yeah.
being
Well,
able to lift the bar really fast.
I remember the fast ones at the games. They all did just both hands on the bar.
Yeah,
and that snatch like that.
with snatches, I find that quite difficult at first. Like cleans, it's not too bad because it's just just outside of your knees. Really, you grab the bar, but the snatches you've got to be usually a little bit more precise with where you put your hands to lift the bar. So that was difficult at the games, like going straight into the speed snatch ladder.
Once the workout's done, best way to relax after a workout.
I usually if it's really bad, I lie on the bathroom floor.
The bathroom floor.
It's so cold.
Because it's cold.
Yeah, like after those 40-minute EMOMs, I was like, everyone just thinks I'm being sick or sat on the toilet right now. And just like,
I think I went in like 4 minutes later and it was just like, hey, bro.
Take all my clothes off. Almost.
Yeah, almost.
And then just lie.
Mo Shake would love that. If he came into the bathroom about midday when you'd finish a 40-minute EMOM and you just laid there spread eagle. I'm not sure if he'd care if you're face down or face up. I don't know. He would. That would freak him out for life.
It's so good. Just cold on the bathroom floor.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
All summer I'll be in there.
Ben? Best after workout way to relax? Either directly or just go to the beach?
You just go.
Yeah. Quick shower and
No shower. Great.
Shave your chest. Quickly shave your chest and get to the beach.
You've got to obviously check that you've got a tricep pump on though.
always.
If not,
always.
go do some more and then go
Always.
to the beach. Mia, you like to lie on the floor?
Yeah,
Yeah?
take a nap.
Take a nap. Right, lots of napping. Anything you like to do to relax after a workout?
Nothing special.
Nothing special.
Nah.
Nothing that you have to do. Boz?
Drink water.
Drink water.
Yes.
That's a very good one.
By water, you obviously mean beer.
No, that's
It's
not last
90% of
weekend.
water.
Sorry?
It's 90% of water.
Okay.
So,
It was actually on last Thursday that you told us that no partying anymore. 4 hours later, I went home to my house and you're drinking white wine. True or false?
We're going to look at it.
Yeah.
Me, like,
I was going to party. I wasn't partying.
No, it wasn't a
Glass
party.
of wine.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't have a problem with it. I actually forgot to mention that. Jonesy?
The few times I've only done it, walk off.
Just walk
But the
off.
few times I've done it, it's been very good. Just one of those pink chairs.
Yeah?
Just
sit
sit
in
down,
the
take
pink
it
chair.
outside, face the sun if it's there,
And just
and just sit down.
get into the sun.
Yeah, that's what I like.
Talking about drinking something, you're in the middle of the desert, thirsty as hell. You can have any drink. What would it be?
Water.
Just water?
nah. Probably going to die, aren't you? So you must get something good. Yeah.
Any advances on just water?
I'm smashing those kill cliffs right now, aren't
Kill
they?
cliffs.
Yeah, in a can, yeah.
What's the best description of Killcliff? It's like Coke, but it's not.
Yeah. It's like,
Yes.
They tell you it's healthy, but it's actually just
Just
Diet
nice.
Coke, isn't it?
This is one that also came through this week, actually through my Snapchat. 3 best cheat meals. Ben, I know you really
I
do
know, Ben.
like your cheat meal. You're very, very strict and you're just focused. So
Should guess each other's.
what are you looking forward to this weekend?
I had it day before yesterday.
So you're looking
Yeah, you
forward to-
told Evan. You almost
Nothing
told a
this
lot of
week.
people
Yeah.
that you
So
haven't
what do
I
you
was
have?
excited.
Yeah, you're very excited. Yeah.
What do you have?
I had lots of bread and lots of chocolate.
We spoke about this before. Do you put the bread in the chocolate?
No.
Or chocolate in the bread?
No, but I might try
What
it.
sort of chocolate like?
Sounds
Oh,
really good.
that's super nice. You put
Yeah.
some butter and then
Yeah.
chocolate and then bread.
When I used to eat
Ah.
bread,
That's
that was
really,
the
that's
favourite.
yeah.
Yeah.
When you was at my house, you put chocolate inside a pizza crust, didn't you?
Yeah. Because the crust was really boring and then there was chocolate and pizza crust left. It's like,
This looks
Put it
good.
yeah.
But your favourite, Ben? Bread, chocolate?
Yeah.
1 and 2?
Like
Yeah,
Whittaker's
simple.
or
Really easy.
what's the deal?
Texas Roadhouse bread.
Texas
You're into
Roadhouse
that,
bread.
aren't
I
you?
love that.
yeah.
Really?
Oh, the
Ah.
cinnamon
Cinnamon bread.
Mopping up the steak juice with that bread.
Mopping up
Ah. It's so good. So
Steak
good.
juice.
Meatballs, what's yours?
Burgers.
Burgers.
Yeah.
Have you been with Salim for a burger yet?
Nah. But
Disgusting.
Oh my
But-
god, this is
but-
epic.
Which one?
I asked him actually about the best burger place.
Yeah,
And
he'd have sent you
it
to the
took
wrong
him
one.
forever to answer the question because the answer was like this long.
Really?
He gave me a
Likes
list
fat-
with 10 places.
Doesn't he like fat burger?
What?
I think he does.
His best was it was salt. He said it was
Yeah.
like
Salt.
It was
Have
like
you got it saved? Have
This
you?
is this.
ten
Yeah.
places
Wait, I
in
can tell
order
you
of how
the
much he
list.
likes them. It was really good.
Jonesy, mass murder, 3 gallons, Baskin Robbins,
Yeah,
bananas
but
if you want, cherries if
I
you
think
want.
banana splits come into
It's
play
got to
here.
be one of
It's
the
just
top ones, hasn't
the
it?
big boat.
We've
Comes
not been
out.
for ages for banana
Ages.
split.
I know. It's
At
been a
one
while.
time when you had to get your own table.
Yeah.
Banana split was so big.
Kids were like, oh,
When the kids run away, then you really...
one kid actually said, "Daddy, can I get one of those?" And the dad said, "No."
No. It's way too big. That's one of those things as a kid, though, you sort of look at on the menu and you want it, you order it, and you eat like 3 spoonfuls and you just can't finish it. You're actually one of the only people I know that can finish it with the extra whipped cream.
X.
Nice.
X.
Pizza?
Pizza.
Pizza.
Yeah, it was a pizza, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pizza. So good.
So good.
Yeah.
Any topping?
Nah, not any topping. I actually just like ham and mushroom is my favourite.
Ham and mushroom. Not even any pineapple.
Nah, not pineapple.
Not a fan of the Hawaiian. Oh, geez.
No pineapple.
You like pineapple,
But not
but not on pizza. We learned that.
You don't like pineapple on
Jonesy, you
pizza?
like
No.
Hawaiian.
Yeah, Hawaiian.
Yeah.
Mate, yeah.
Wrong.
So
Very
wrong.
Whole
wrong.
stack.
What were you, Italian before you Belgium?
No.
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 Just next.
Just doesn't taste good.
Fair enough.
There we
Rules
go.
of
Yeah, I
pizza.
love pizza.
Some questions coming in there.
Yeah, I got a couple. This kind of, we'll stay on the food topic.
Yeah.
I think we answered this last week, but we'll go over it again. What snacks would you recommend to eat during the day if you're short on time?
Yeah. Those balls
Marcus.
that Holly's posted, they're quite good.
The balls.
The
Yeah,
balls, they're coming
Balls.
soon. Those snacks during the day, I don't really snack that much during the day. If I do snack, I snack on cashews or almonds. That's my sort of go-to. I actually wouldn't use
Not
those.
brownies.
Oh,
Nah.
Brownies?
it's this week's been a really good week at the gym because we've had apart from that apple pie that luckily I didn't get any of.
Yeah, I don't know who
we've
ate
had
all that.
one
Yeah.
week where we haven't had like every
ate so
day
much
a
of
million
that.
different things
ate it?
coming.
I ate so
Did you?
much of it. Like half of it.
Yeah,
It was
But
really, really good.
that's the
Very
problem
nice.
I think sometimes because people bring so
was
much
still
of that
warm.
stuff in. Was it?
Yeah,
that's a good
thing.
So, I'm
Incredible.
so happy
Yeah.
that I didn't get any.
Sultan's
It was
Bath.
You'd like
So
it, eh?
good.
Would you like? You'd
I would
like
like it,
Yeah,
but it's like sometimes I think sometimes when there are those bad snacks around, you sort of tend to snack on them. But almost every single day, and Holly will tell you this, when I get home, no matter what time, if I get home like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, cashews, like one big handful of cashews, ice cold glass of water, and I'm fine till dinner. That's my snacks.
I also got, would InnerFight make a decent sevens team if there was an affiliate sevens competition? We've got
reckon.
7, we got to get Flax in there. haven't we?
Hooker,
Flag space.
We got
we
Flax.
put you in the front row.
Yeah.
What do I have to do?
You just have to stand in front of 2 big guys and just
Headbutt them, yeah.
You'd be good in the
You'd
front
get
row.
in. You'd get into a few
You'd be
fights.
very good in the front row.
Yeah, you're a hooker.
Fighting.
Yeah, we've almost got enough. I don't know
Who's
what would we do
Mia.
with Hannah?
Mia's prop.
Mia is the
Mia would
Hannah is
definitely
the ball.
Mia could be the halfback. They're agile, and we'd definitely have
Where are we
Sam,
going to have to put Flax?
Flats, water,
Yeah.
Sweet.
water. He'd be wearing his hoodie.
Yeah.
Where did you play?
You was number 10.
I was.
Were you?
First
You were
five.
halfback.
Yeah.
Such a
I thought
pretty
you
boy
were
at
still
heart. Played
No.
football. Played 10. Right. Huh?
Kicked it all the time.
Just kick the ball
Yeah.
every time.
Those annoying ones.
Yeah, we actually not have a bad. Neil Bryans, he'd definitely still play for us. A
Yeah.
few a
Few
couple of
people.
guys that play
Yep.
rugby.
Barr.
Yeah, we'd definitely. Batter.
Simba.
That's
That
actually
guy on
Signs.
there.
that's where I first met Batter when we were playing rugby as
Yeah,
kids when we were at school. Yeah, it was good. Good question.
Jonesy, I'll ask you this one from Savoy. He's got a friend in the UK who's asked for some advice on getting into CrossFit. And there's 2 gyms that in Southampton, basically, and he wants to give him some advice on how to choose which one.
Okay. Check out the websites. If one's really educational and you're kind of learning from it straight away, then that's probably a good sign. Obviously, go to one of the sessions, even if it means going there and maybe, I'm not a big fan of just watching straight away, but maybe just observing a class and just seeing how the coaches interact with everyone, and just making sure it's a friendly environment.
Yeah, pretty good things, though.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. That's what Savage did. We actually get a lot of people like that do come and observe.
Yeah, they do actually. Yeah,
Observe.
to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, check out and see how many pillows are hanging around your feet, and then just go from there, I guess.
I got a question that came from Maria. She actually says she has a couple of questions. CrossFit Gymnastics is coming to Dubai on May 20th, 21st. Has any one of you done the course, and would you recommend it? First part of the question.
I haven't
Shall we
done it.
answer that? Has anyone done it?
I've done it.
I haven't,
and
but I've
I
done
didn't
a weekend seminar. I know the guy who leads it, or
Yeah.
maybe not leads that one, but does the ones in Europe.
Yeah.
And I learned a lot.
Yeah.
from him in the 2 days that he sort of came and coached when I went to the Best of British camp.
Yeah.
And he sort of helped us out there. But yeah, I learned a lot from him about
You've
really
done it?
the most basic
mate,
stuff.
Yeah.
Did you
it
enjoy
was
it?
good. No, the 2 days I did it, I didn't really like it that much.
Really?
It was Jeff Tucker, was the
Yeah,
guy, and
yeah.
he's wearing jeans and cowboy boots. And
Really?
Stuff, so, yeah.
What an idiot.
Yeah.
Dusty
So-
Highland. I did mine with Dusty
That'd be
Highland.
better.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
The only problem was it was a lot of people. There was like 20 people. So it was
Yeah,
almost like
To
they,
one coach.
yeah, to one coach. So
You
they
probably
sort
had
of
more.
taught
Yeah.
you how to do it and then let you go away and do it like in little breakouts, and he'd try and get round. But Christoph was in one group with me, and like we were trying to get his attention for a long time, and there just wasn't very good coach interaction, and we were almost doing it by error, which we could do in our own gym. So she actually goes on to say what's different to our gymnastics class on a Monday. I guess this.
I think it's very different.
Yeah,
And
it's really different.
really focused on like it's actual gymnastics, not really so much CrossFit.
Yeah,
Like where
yeah.
our gymnastics class is basically gymnastics for CrossFitters. We're trying to get you
Yeah.
better at the very few gymnastic elements that we actually get tested on.
Yeah,
Where there's like, I think we did this training with this guy and we spent about 1 hour in different like hollow positions,
right.
different like L sit variations, V sits,
Yeah, yeah.
like loads of like actual gymnastic skills
Yeah.
that we were all absolutely sucked at them. Like things like side planks he tried to make us do,
Yeah, they're
and
very
no
tough.
no one in the room could hold it for more than a minute because we just
Right.
don't do it in CrossFit.
yeah.
But it's like absolute foundations for gymnastics.
Maybe if there is demand for that, we'll put on a couple of hour seminar on a weekend. But I think as a general, my answer to this question is as a general gym goer, I don't think the CrossFit certifications actually make you a lot better at CrossFit. You'll learn
I
a
think it's
couple of
more for
things.
coaches, isn't it?
It's really, it's more for coaches, or if you just want to go and learn more, go and learn more. But basically, not that we know everything, but everything that they'll teach on that gymnastics course, we'd probably be able to teach anyway. So she also has a question that says, summer is fast approaching and I want to plan a vacation to escape Dubai heat. I'm not sure the answer for this question. I've only just started reading it. Are we at InnerFight planning any training camp in Europe or elsewhere filled with our awesome community training, rest and relaxation and lots of food? Maria wants to go on holiday with us all. I have no plans to do that right now.
she wants to go on holiday.
Yeah, she wants to know. Yeah.
Like a CrossFit
Yeah.
holiday.
So this is I'll ask all the listeners a question. If we were to put on a training camp somewhere in Europe filled with our awesome community training, rest and relaxation and lots of food, would you all come? Not you. Well, would you guys come? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, is it like coaching for us?
I always go.
Or is it like
camps.
training
We
for
would-
or
We would. I guess she's saying, are you guys hosting it? So
Yes.
would we host it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if everyone wants to come, we'll do it. I'm not sure when, but sometime. Yeah. If there's demand for residential training camps, no matter where you are in the world, if you're listening, we appreciate that you're listening. Let us know if you want us to put a training camp on somewhere nice in Europe.
James McDonald says Vegas.
Vegas, yeah. I mean,
James
I
McDonald.
went on a training camp once in Vegas. It was good.
Right.
Makes you, sleep deprived and all of that. It's good. Yeah, there are a lot of residential things going on, and obviously
You like residentials at Johnson?
Residue.
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 So that's a question from Maria. There's a question here from a guy called Nathan. Where they want to go. Is Noble hiding?
Yes, Anton Noble is hiding in the
Claire
corner.
Noble's hiding in the corner over there. Apparently you can see her somewhere. A question for the podcast. How important do you think it is to program plyo work like leaping and bounding? Is it anywhere near as important as squatting and pulls? And would it help with much longer runs? How important is plyometric work? We do quite a bit.
Yeah, lately we've kind of been, I think members have noticed like a few more broad jumps. And
Yeah.
I think it's a good way to wake the nervous system up as well. you
Yeah,
know,
I
put
like
into
it.
warm-up.
Doing the sprints outside as well.
Yeah.
Trying to make people actually sprint.
Yeah.
Not just I think a lot
As
of
long
times
as you
a lot of
don't-
jogging.
Yeah, as long as you don't overdo it. Like some people, they
Yeah,
get
they
into
just
it
do too
too
much.
much and then they wonder why niggles come up. But
You guys did some zigzag cones, Ben.
Yeah.
You did those yesterday with Holly.
Yeah.
How were they?
Slow.
Slow.
yeah, they were different.
Yeah, we
weren't
did
they?
that for the last few weeks. Like
Yeah.
one session a week.
Yeah.
Just trying to move really quickly because I don't think that in CrossFit we do that much where we move really quickly for a very short space of time. A lot of it is about pacing yourself.
Yeah.
So
We could argue the whole agility thing they talk about, it doesn't really
Yeah.
come up that much, you know. So
Yeah.
they don't test it till you get to the games, basically.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
they test it with that run, and no one can do it.
yeah.
Not no one, but only a few
Everyone-
people can,
Yeah.
can do
Everyone
it.
trips over the
Everyone
Yeah,
trips
yeah, yeah.
over.
tripped over the barriers like 10
themselves out.
times.
What's his face? Pulled Neomatics, didn't he? Do
Yeah.
something
He
else?
got
Yeah.
stung by a jellyfish.
Oh, that's right. And then
But who is it? The guy that went from Asia in
Michael Mogard.
2014? No, 13.
13, yeah.
Yeah, he got
Pulled
sniped.
both his hamstrings.
Yeah, both his hamstrings. So, yeah, definitely if you're going to put someone in your training, if you're going to think about it.
But they
put it
did
in.
do it. They did do a zigzag sprint like 3 hours after a half marathon row.
Oh,
Dave Castro knows
it's good. It's
everything.
great. It's great.
This is a topic that's come up quite a lot. Motivation. How do you get it? And how do we get out of slumps? Thoughts, Mia, on the spot straight away.
On motivation.
Yeah.
How I get my motivation? Is that a question?
Yeah.
I was a bit away. Well, I was thinking about it because I saw your Snapchat earlier today, so I already heard that we're going to talk about it. So I was thinking about my motivation, and I actually, like, my motivation is my goal, like where I want to be in CrossFit and what I want to accomplish. Like, if I lose my motivation, I just think about what I want. But, yeah.
Fair enough.
Is it like in 1 year, 2 years, 3 years goal, or like all of it?
No, mostly like now I have a big goal, of course. Like, I want to try to go to the games, but then I have like smaller goals. Like this year, my first year at regionals individual, just gonna see that experience and do the best that I can, and then have a good off year, like with off season, and then next year I'm gonna have another goal for regionals.
Do you find it harder to have that? So if your goal this year at regionals though is like, I just want to do the best I can, like that's quite easy to sort of, I don't know, go a bit either too hard on yourself or too easy on yourself. Because it's like, did you actually do the best you can, or are you just sort of being satisfied with it? Whereas like, if your goal is to, I want to qualify for the games, you either do or you don't.
Yeah.
So do you find it harder to have goals where, you know, it's a bit more subjective than actually?
I think that might apply as well to like a lot of people. Like I've had a lot of people say in the gym, like, I want to come in the top 100 in the region, in the open, or something along those lines. Or some silly people have told me they want to go to regionals next week, and I'm like, yeah. But I think it's true, mate. Like, what is it, and does it need to be black and white?
Yeah, I think it's a lot easier when you've got like, you know, yeah, like you said, like a black or white. Like even if someone comes in and says, if someone came in and said to you, my goal is to look good, or came into you and said, my goal is to be under 10% body fat. Like, which one would they chase harder?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I think it's really hard.
I think it's tough, but I think at the same time, if you say you want to be in the top 100, and I think we've had this before, like, and this may be a good example that people can understand, like, the workout comes up, like a repeat workout, and I know it's going back into the open again, but a repeat workout comes back in the open, and you've gone 3 minutes faster than last year, but you're 500.
Because 1,000 people extra entered.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. So maybe that's a challenge. Ben, motivation?
I think it's important to have short-term goals as well as long-term goals. I
Yeah.
know we've started talking about it.
Yes! Motivation!
Ben motivation.
We've started talking about it in Red Zone in terms of entering more competitions.
Yeah.
And kind of aiming towards those, training for those competitions.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of motivation for me is kind of training for that. I'm in a competition in August, the European Inferno in Cardiff, which is a partner workout, a partner competition, and it's given me good kind of reason and motivation to go after my anaerobic capacity, as Phil said about energy systems earlier, because partner workouts are a lot kind of shorter and faster, and it's good motivation to go after that.
Johnsy, we were speaking about before on your exclusive special first edition podcast that's coming out. We were speaking about motivation, and we were speaking about the fact that, like, outside of sport, you work as well, and I think Jonesy obviously deserves a medal, as we said in that podcast, for the amount of time that he puts in with a lot of people, but you're continuously motivated to take people from someone that doesn't know how to move their body to Sultan and a great table tennis player.
Yeah, true.
What's your motivation? How does it work for you, mate?
Yeah, I think breaking things down a little bit as well. Like what Ben said, sort of short-term goals. Like, first thing I say to someone that comes in and they're new, it's just like, oh, what are your goals? But more importantly, where do you want to see yourself in like 30 days? Yeah. And then let's talk about a realistic kind of a longer term goal. Where do you see yourself in 3 to 6 months? And some of them they've never been asked that before. So, and it gets them really thinking and try and get them to be a little bit more specific with their goals. Like, is it more about the look, or is it like, hey, you want to get it down to 10%? Like, it's quite different. Like, it's the same, but it makes you think about it a little bit differently there. So,
Boz, do you have slumps? Dips of motivation? Can't be bothered this week.
No, not really dips. Like sometimes I'm just tired, and then I'll just rest. And but then sometimes I feel bad that I'm resting.
Yeah.
So then I just think, just do it. Because you want to go to the games. Yeah. Just push yourself and just get it over with.
Just get it going.
It really helps just thinking of, what do I want?
Yeah. And another thing that follows on from this is sort of like perfectionism as well, isn't it? It's like, is it what I want, or is it what I really want? Is it what I need? So at what point should we let go of like the perfect, and this can almost go into sort of the perfect movement, the perfect snatch, or the perfect pull-up. At what point should we let go of the perfectionism and just enjoy ourselves?
I think, you can't always do it perfect. And then for me, sometimes when we do like the strongman, for instance, like I really don't enjoy doing that. Because I once did it and I got really bad injury on my back, and it always stuck in my head, if you break form, it can happen, it can go wrong. Yeah. So it never really pushed that hard there. Yeah. And then, I just sometimes need to let go of moving perfect to just maybe get a bit stronger in it or something,
Mia, do you cringe when people snatch poorly like me and Ben? And Jonesy?
And me.
And everyone else here.
Not really.
No?
But I prefer to help you to lift better. Because I like...
They don't listen.
I like beautiful lifts.
I listen.
We listen.
Yeah.
Whether we do is different, but we listen.
No, but...
But is it what's the point of perfection when you look at a movement like a lifting movement or like a gymnastic movement? What's the point of perfection and just get it done? And because I think that's why I've coupled it with motivation, because sometimes people will come in and just be totally demotivated that they can't get the movement right or something like that. But at some point it's like, I just want to go and have a good workout.
Yeah, but if you're not doing it right and you're not risking to hurt yourself, I think it's fine if you if you just want to finish the workout.
Right.
But if I think you're going to hurt yourself, I'm obviously going to stop you.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So there's a fine line.
Yeah.
Ben, you teach kids. At what point do you sort of just let them get on with it? Is it the same? Like, you're not hurting yourself?
Yeah.
Like, you want your kids to be the best kids. Like, you're very passionate about what you do. You want them to be the best kids, right?
Yeah.
But sometimes they're just not got any skills.
No, absolutely.
So how does it go?
Like Mia said, you just got to kind of, if what they're doing is dangerous, then you obviously stop them and help them.
Yeah.
But sometimes you just have to kind of let them learn their own way.
Right. Yeah. Tough. Phil?
Yes.
Mong? Just mong it? Just mong it?
What? It depends who you're talking about, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like, you said about like with perfection usually comes efficiency.
Right.
Like, so if you're talking about the best in the world, like Rich Froning moves incredibly well.
Yeah.
And he usually wins the CrossFit Games.
Right.
Other people don't move so well and don't win the CrossFit Games. Like, so it's, you have to chase perfection if you want to be the best. But I don't always think it shouldn't be on your mind so much if you're coming to the gym every day.
Yeah.
I think the main thing that everyone else has said is the safety side of it.
Just be safe.
Yeah.
Take a light barbell, do it really fast, get super tired. Jonesy, this week you took over the InnerFight Snapchat.
Yes, I did.
Today, Marwan Al-Murray is in charge.
Yes, he is.
Did you enjoy it?
His one or my one?
Both.
No. I really enjoyed it, actually. It was good.
Feedback on Jonesy's day on our Snapchat channel?
It's good.
It was good.
Very active, yeah.
Very active.
Yeah, quite active. It's, got a few people here and there. Apologies again. I said it, but I'll say it again. Apologies for not getting razor blades. Because everyone was like, razor blades. It's like the only reason why I watch your Snapchat. I'm like,
This guy's like a celebrity.
Yeah. So no, it was cool.
That's going to be happening over the next few weeks, months, a couple of times a week. Someone's going to take over our Snapchat at InnerFight. Go and check it out. The May Challenge is coming up. Inner Talks is happening at the end of the month. Before we close out, training camp happening next week.
Yes.
Phil's going to tell us about it.
Steve.
Sticky.
Boz, are you excited?
My best
Yes.
friend is coming to Dubai.
Phil's boyfriend.
Hey, he obviously doesn't even like you. You've lived here 2 years, and he's only just rocked up.
Yeah, it's true.
Hits me, yeah, it hurts, but whatever. Forgive him.
Tell us what's going on, mate, and if people can come down and watch, there's going to be some quite fit people here.
Yeah, there's,
Little bit fit.
Steve planned a holiday with his girlfriend to come to Dubai.
Planned.
And I was like, yes, we're going to train. He's like, of course we're going to train.
Yeah.
Of course, I'll bring in Jack, who
Yeah.
is on the brink of qualification for regionals. We just need to make sure that 2 people go team.
Right.
So he's a pretty fit guy as well. And then they're also bringing a girl called Sam Briggs.
Oh yeah.
Anyone know her?
Who's that?
Pretty fit.
Yeah.
What's this?
Won the CrossFit Games, been on the podium a couple of times as well, I think. And she's also coming with a girl called Nicole Holcomb, who I'm not 100% sure where she finished last year, but I think she was in the top 10.
Top 10, yeah.
Like, yeah, incredibly fit. So
Yeah.
there's going to be some fit people. The guys from Yas will come down, and then Cameron Nickel is also going to come and do some coaching with us as well.
Wow.
So it's going to be pretty
So
cool.
when does it kick off?
They all get here Monday evening, so Tuesday we'll be training,
Right.
pretty much from 8:30 till 4:30 every day for the following 8 days.
Ben, are
Thank
you
you, boy.
excited?
Ben,
What was that?
Back in work.
When do you go back to work, Ben?
Yeah, Sunday.
Sunday.
Ah, such great timing. But if people do want to come down and watch, if people don't have work during
Yeah,
that
bring us some
time,
food and come
obviously-
down and watch it.
is that the minimum, like, donation, some food?
Yeah, some
Kill
food.
clip?
Yeah.
Soup, yeah.
Some kill clip.
Kill clip. Some
Yeah.
food. Some food will be good, and then you can just sit and watch and ask weird questions.
Obviously-
if you want
Healthy food, not
Take.
shitty
Yeah,
food.
don't
because
bring
we-
any shit.
Because I have no control of myself. I need to be healthy food.
Absolutely no control of yourself in many ways, boss. But if folks do want to come down and watch, you can come down and watch. You can see the guys. We'll be following it also on the InnerFight Snapchat, so you'll see live snippets of exactly what's going on. And these people are quite fit. Quite a few of them have been to the CrossFit Games. One of them has been to the Olympics. It's quite interesting. And then me and you, boss.
Yeah.
Fuck 'em. It's okay, mate.
snatching every day, Marcus.
I'll be there. I'll be upstairs on my bike. That's okay.
I'll get my pink chair out and
Pink chair.
You can just be Snapchat.
partially horizontal at the time.
This is another serious note. I know a lot of you are planning to go to regionals to support these 3, Phil, Mia, and Carmen, which instantly we need to make. Hannah, we need to make an Instagram post to congratulate them, because Hannah hasn't done that yet. She's very
Cheers, Hannah.
bad. Her new marketing job has got a little bit too much of them. If you are going to regionals, guys, we need to know. We did make an offer of something. I need to know who's going. And we asked this last week, and no one has been in touch. So I don't know what t-shirt sizes. I don't know who wants a free membership. The deadline is next Thursday. If I don't hear from people in writing to me, ms@innerfight.com, you'll not get t-shirts. You'll not get any niceness. Out. Fair enough. I've asked like 3 times, so we're going to entertain whatever we said we were going to do. We will do.
I'll get Janice to email.
Email me, ms@innerfight.com. We're going to make t-shirts. We're going to give away some free memberships. I'm going to be bankrupt. It's all good. That's probably enough for the show for this week. Before we go, Boz, there's a new part to the show, or a new part to the podcast. It's called This Is. Next week's This Is Matt Jones. The prerogative for the person being interviewed, and we go through their whole life. I know what he did in his diapers. The prerogative for the person of being interviewed is they get to nominate the next This Is person.
Yes.
And you were nominated. So I can't
Okay, good.
wait.
Can't wait till next year. So excited
I just
now.
hope that
Is it just me and you then?
it's just me and you.
One-on-one,
Oh, yeah.
one-on-one status.
I just my
One-on-one.
only real
Just everything will be like, what?
my
did you say?
only like, the thing is with Jonesy, we had a really good conversation of when he was like between his ages of like 15 to like 24. He went through school, playing
times.
sport, university, the whole thing. Some bits were
Awkward times.
emotional, very informational. I just hope you can remember yours. Look forward to that.
I have a whole week to remember. I'll write some notes.
We're
Yeah,
looking
yeah.
forward
When
to
I
that.
Bring
make
your
some
pad in.
notes.
Folks, everyone who's
Belgium
watching
beer.
us live online, everyone who listens, everyone who downloads, we appreciate you. Thanks for being with us at the gym. Thanks for your support. Have a great weekend.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
And then I moved.